Are you terrible? Are you really terrible? Well, it's because
You have no skills and you're a loser!
only kidding. The combat in the Monster Hunter games can take a good chunk of time to get the hang of, and it can definitely be overwhelming for a newer or casual player to see all the options available and wonder what in the hell to do or make. Even as a series veteran, I struggle with that too. Not so much the playing, but making a good, cohesive build to start off, so I don't have to grind up so much every time there's a new roster of monsters available to fight. So, in an effort to help you poor souls, I humbly offer you this light bowgun build. Though it would probably work for a heavy bowgun build now that I'm looking at it, thanks to those guard skills, but that weapon is the opposite, I feel, of new player friendly. All this gear can be collected really early via the Master Rank Royal Ludroth, Daimyo Hermitor, the Big Crab, and Tetranodon, which is available, I believe, after just 2 key quests, and then you get an urgent. The Kimura gun just requires you mine some nodes in the jungle, and you can cop this build pretty much as soon as you start Master Rank. And given its efficacy, I'm sure it'll last quite some time. Our main ammo is going to be Rapid Fire Normal 2s. It's cheap, it's effective, and it actually does require you to at least somewhat aim where you want to hit. I say this because in my opinion, sticky and slicing get real boring to play when your target is the size of a small building. Feels cheap. If you don't know what those ammos are, don't worry about it. Now the actual armor set is the Ludroth Helm X, Tetranodon Mail X, the Hermitor Braces, the Hermitor Coil, and the Hermitor Greaves. This gives us quite a few beneficial skills right out of the gate. We get Normal Up 3, Tune Up 2, hooray, new skill. Not sure if it's actually worth it yet, but we'll see. Peak Performance 1, Focus 1, Evade Extender 1, and Speed Eating 1. And then a whole bunch of other skills we don't give a shit about. The main star of the show is the slots. We get so many goddamn level 2s and level 1s, but most importantly 3s and 4s. For this, the talisman doesn't really matter, but I would recommend one that has at least 1 level of rapid fire up, or at least a 3 slot to slot that in. Now, how best do we use these sweet slots? We need 3 salvo decos, 2 sniper decos, 1 absorber deco, 3 tenderizers, and then 2 flawless. If you don't have some of those, which is probably pretty likely with the salvo decos, don't worry about it. Just build in what you can based on the decos you have and farm them as you go along. The big chore is, of course, those salvo decos. I mean, I'm pretty sure they require Narwa parts, so if you have a talisman with those hot mamas even partially accounted for, you're ahead of the game. But, assuming that all goes swimmingly, we end up with full peak performance, full weakness exploit, full normal up, full rapid fire up, 2 levels of steadiness, which is a surprise tool that will help us later, full tune-up, which is always fun to use the new skills, 1 level of quick sheath, 1 level of recoil down, 1 level of speed eating, and 1 level of evade extender, which goes a long way in keeping you safe. And then a whole bunch of minor shit that we don't really care about, though I will admit that my monkey brain likes seeing all those delicious extra skills even if they are useless. But with our main skills, we see explosive amounts of additive damage. I'm pretty sure it's additive and not multiplicative. Normal up and rapid fire up give us 40% alone. Now onto our sweet, easy to craft but deliciously efficacious weapon, the Kimura Warrior Crossbow. Easy to craft, easy to use, this thing boasts no deviation, lowest recoil, and fastest reload in our main ammunition right out of the gate. So then why did we waste slots slapping in an absorber deco and some sniper decos? Critical power is our answer, young Padawan. A huge increase in power that we basically get to use for free. Critical power, I think, is a 20% boost in power in exchange for higher recoil and deviation, which we counter with 3 paltry level 1 slots. But seriously, don't use it without those sniper decos. Men will understand this problem, I think. The Kimura crossbow also comes standard with some paralysis and poison shots, you know, if you're into that sort of thing. It also lets you fire and reload your normal 2s on the move, so it's super non-committal and safe for newer / casual players to use. We also get access to a level 2 rampage slot that I haven't filled in because I also just started playing. Also, slap a long barrel? What the fuck is a barrel? Also, slap a long barrel on our Kimura bad boy. Otherwise, those tune-up levels just kind of go to waste. So there we have it. A versatile build for your using pleasure that is effective and easy to use. If you don't have the decos, just get them as you go along. Bounce might take a little bit longer, but normal 2s will ensure that you are safe enough to take that time. I have more Sunbreak and Elden Ring content in the pipeline planned for when I have time to do it, so if you like the video, well, you know what to do. Thanks for watching and stay safe out there.